afternoon, welcome to the channel. My name is Beena and this lovely little fellow here is of course Walter. Hope you are well. You join me today on Sunday the something of May 2025. As ever, I have no idea what the date is. 20 something. Let's say 5th. Don't think it is, who cares. It's a bit blustery today. The sun is out, but it's quite windy. Got 30 mile an hour winds. So apologies if there's a lot of wind noise. Don't know how it's going to impact the sound coming out of me gob, but we'll see. We've actually had a little bit of rain. Weather update alert for those of you who hate it. Yeah, a little bit of rain over the last couple of days, and I mean a little bit as well, just the odd shower. But it's been, I think it's the driest April and May on record or something. Keep breaking these records, don't we? Hottest months, driest months, good old climate change. Yes, it is real. So yeah, a little welcome bit of rain, but it's annoying when you want to go out on your bike, isn't it? I mean, I'm not a princess who doesn't like riding in the rain, but you know, if I can avoid it I will. And I don't like all the associated washing that comes with it. So yeah, but fortunately it's been kind of overnight and early in the morning. We've had a couple of showers this morning, but it's cleaned up nicely. I did have there was a really good day on Friday when I went for my latest physio appointment for my elbow, and that was a lovely day. But I didn't record a video that day because the commute down to the hospital was mainly on the M1, and nobody's interested in the M1, especially people who are on it. Although I have to say, it's been a long while since I've commuted on a bike, and my commute was on quite a large stretch of the M1, and I'd forgotten just how much more pleasurable the M1 or any motorway can be whilst on a motorbike, because the traffic was really stop-start and heavy, and filtering through was really welcome. So that was one bonus. But these roads are much better, aren't they? We'd much rather be on some nice twisty B roads, enjoying the country view, enjoying the feel of slinging your bike around. And that's what we're doing today. Just out for a quick blast before the Formula 1 starts, the Monaco Grand Prix this week. So it'll be, unless they have a massive accident. Ooh, could that be foreshadowing? Unless they have a massive accident, it'll be an absolute snooze fest as usual. Very expensive parade. So yeah, I might better catch up on some sleep. And God, do I need to catch up on some sleep. With I'll see the little fella that we have now, Otto. He's full on. Yeah, really is a full-time job almost, entertaining a puppy. He's getting marginally better, but he's still a full-on piranha most of the time, and yeah, he demands a lot of your attention. We actually go puppy training with him. We booked in a course of puppy training, I think it's 7 weeks or something, and we take him every Saturday morning, and when he's at home we do all like the homework they give us. So you know, all of the sit, stay, come, down commands, all that kind of stuff. Nice heel walking and walking on your lead nicely, and he does it all really well when he's at home. And then the second we get to puppy training, he loses his fucking mind. He's just so distracted, and he's just like a balloon on a string in a hurricane, trying to play with the other dogs. And it's really embarrassing because all the other dogs are like little Labrador puppies, and they're a little bit older, a few weeks older I think in some cases. and they're all really, you can see the progress they're making over the weeks. They're well behaved, they're all doing everything right. And we're there going, oh, he's really good at home, he does all of this at home, and it makes us look like complete liars. Like we've been slacking on all of the homework. So yeah, it's quite embarrassing going. It's almost pointless going because you can't get him to do anything. He won't even look at us when he's there. And it's in a little field, enclosed field, so he's just like eating rabbit poo and like prancing around. But you know, it wears him out for the afternoon, so that's a good thing. But yeah, it is a little bit embarrassing. We kind of wish that there were some more terriers on the course rather than just full of Labradors, dopey Labradors who are happy to please and eager to please. Never mind, we're assured that he'll be better when he gets older. The trainer did say, you know, they can have off days and you've got to expect it. I said, okay, and how many months do these off days last? Bless him. So what I've been up to last week? Well, still doing my exercises for my elbow. It's still bloody painful. Thank you everyone for your well wishes. Very much appreciated in the comments. Thank you for all of your comments and suggestions that you make whenever I make one of these random videos. Oh, we're going to go left here. I don't usually go left here. What? Yeah, thanks for your helpful comments about the last video with talking about saddle comfort and how I can help with that. Succeeded in getting rid of... I should have gone down there. I've never been there before. Succeeded in getting rid of at least one subscriber who didn't like my talk of my nether regions, so apologies for that fella. But there we go. We're all adults, aren't we? We can talk about these things, surely. I never really come down here because it ends up in a place which is a bit of a traffic jam, to be honest. But I came down here yesterday. Why was I down here yesterday? I can't remember. I'd been somewhere with Mrs. Beena and Otto, and we came back this way. Oh, we've been puppy training, yeah. And I noticed that there are a couple of places with signposts for places that I've never been to before, so I said I'd come down and try them. Well, I've just missed one back there. I'm pretty sure there's another one coming up down here. Or have we already missed that? Because we like to explore, don't we? Down there? Oh, that's that other place, isn't it? Damn it. So, unlike me to get lost, isn't it? Yeah, I think I missed it. I might spin it round because I know where this goes. Like I say, it's a bit bloody dull, so let's wang it round at the end and go back up and see what Battleston, was it, is all about. Probably the tiniest little hamlet where there's nothing there, but I like to explore new places. Right, let's try and find a place to spin around. Ooh, that's nice. Gonna get stuck behind some cyclists. Can we whack it in here? Yeah, let's whack it in here. There you go, you go past, mate. Seems to be stuck up my arse all the way down there. Where are we going? Yep. Oh, crampy, cramp. There we go, it's better. Right, yes, let's watch me miss this turn in again. It's I've realised actually this week that I need to get Walter serviced again, because we're coming up to, well, I've had him over a year now, and how many miles have I done? 2,740. Oh, let's go up here. There we go. Gated road. Ah, shit the bed. So I can't go up there then. Fair enough. Yeah, so I need to get him serviced. I think it's 3,000 miles, isn't it? So I need to sort that out. Oh, it's a really awful smell of silage. If you've never smelt silage, I think yourself very lucky. Oh dear. Yeah, but it'd be good to get Walter serviced, purely because I get to ride on another bike, don't I? And I think I'm going to try a dealership a bit nearer to me this time and see what loaner bike they've got, if they do. Because I've used Cooper before, and they've got a Hunter as a loaner bike, which I've had a couple of times, which is fun, but I would like to try something else. Now the one nearest to me, I don't know whether they've still got it, I need to look into this, but they did have a second-hand 411 Himalayan, so I would be interested to take that out for a little spin if they've got it, because as you know, I fancy... Oh, look, I've missed a bloody turn again, haven't I? As you know, I want a Himalayan at some point. And whenever I go on Auto Trader, if you don't know, people who aren't in the UK, is it's like an auction. It's not an auction site. It's classified ads site for cars and motorbikes, vans and things, motor vehicles. Let's say it's probably easy to say, isn't it, Beena? Yeah, whenever I go on there and look for, cool. Whenever I look on there for Himalayans, the ones that are the best ones are usually hundreds of miles away, up north somewhere. There seems to be loads up north, and I don't really want to have to drive hundreds of miles to test something only to find I don't like it, or it's not particularly good. I know you can have them, a lot of them do free UK shipping, delivery, but you do need to try them out first, don't you? So yeah, when they come up a bit more locally, I need to kind of jump on that. Oh, that was a big bump. Need to jump on that opportunity and have a go. And it'd be an ideal opportunity if I was actually going and getting a service done as well. So we might look into that. In my last video I was on a bit of a deadline, if you remember, because I was taking young Otto to the vet and I'd managed to take some wrong turn-ins. Shock horror, Beenie taking wrong turn-ins, who'd have thought? And I had to have a quick whiz back home. Did I make it back in time? Yes. Was I late to the vet's appointment? Yes, I was. And if you are a neurodivergent person like myself, you will know just how much that ate into me, being late for an appointment. And I was only about 2 or 3 minutes late, to be fair. But yeah, oh god, that's a killer if you're autistic. Because if you say you're going to be somewhere at a certain time, you will bloody well be there at a certain time. But I think it made for quite good footage for the last video, because I shut up and then just razzed it home through some country roads, and that seemed to go down well with a few people in the comments. So I'm glad that my tardiness and lack of planning made for some good footage for you. Right, we're going to pop through Woburn Deer Park because I love it, and the blooms look particularly lovely at the moment. Oh, I can smell fried onions. I'm sure I said that last time I drove through Woburn. So where is the fried onions? Where is the fried onions? Terrible grammar. There's a lot of Vespers out, a lot of scooters out at the moment. Wonder what that's all about. Good luck flying that little model plane, little fella. In this wind. Nothing quite like the thud of a big single. I mean, a lot of engines have their merits, don't they? The howl and scream of a triple is also pretty intoxicating, and the sound of a nice big twin V-twin is also lovely. Deer are out. Here we go. He made room for it. You can see how there are so many deer killed on this road, unfortunately, with the, you know, that one just darted out in the road in a bit of a panic. And when you get arseholes coming down here at a fair old lick, you've got no chance. There's a kite over there, just took off the ground. There's another one. Just talking about bike engines. I was watching a YouTube video a while back. About an electric motorbike. It might have been a Revzilla video or something, and they were talking about an electric motorbike, and I was really surprised in the comments where people were saying about how and some people were saying that they like the idea of them, they'd be good for commuting, but there's a kind of visceral aspect to riding a motorcycle that is appealing. So, you know, the noise, the feel of the engine, like I was just saying about the thump of the single or the howl of the triple. For me, that's all part of the motorcycling experience. You know, it sounds great, feels good. You know, it's all part and parcel of the whole thing, isn't it? But I was surprised to see a lot of people saying that didn't really matter to them, and that they'd much rather have a quiet bike, and that it was, you know, it's the future and everything. I get that, you know, there are definitely pros and cons to them. You know, the torque and the linear power must be lovely, but I do feel that they'd be a little bit anemic without that sound, without that feel of the engine throbbing, pulsing beneath you. And I was shocked, like I say, to see so many people who are bikers express that opinion, that didn't really bother them. What do you think? What are your thoughts on that? Do you think that the internal combustion engine is a indispensable part of the motorbike experience, or could you live without it? Now, I'm not a fan of people that have ridiculously loud motorbikes, particularly as I've got a dual carriageway only about half a mile away from the bottom of my garden, and you get people razzing up and down that at early hours of the morning with open pipes on their cars and bikes, and it's stupidly loud and aggravating. So I'm not advocating that, but you know, that sort of noise, lovely. So yeah, be interested to hear what you think. I mean, as we're all probably Royal Enfield fans on this channel, so we've probably all got singles or parallel twins. I'm guessing I'll probably know what the answer will be, but we'll see. I mean, I can definitely see the appeal of electric cars, and I'm not too fussed about the sound cars make anymore. At one point I would have been. I mean, I admit I do love the sound of a V6 or a V8, 10, 12, what have you. But for me, they're just forms of transport now. I'm not really one to go out hooning around in a car. I mean, I'd have a job too, owning a Skoda Yeti. But yeah, a motorbike is more of a fun thing. It's not a mode of transport really, it's not a necessity, so I want it to be the best experience that it can be. Thoughts, people? Whilst you're at it, what's your favourite engine configuration on a motorbike and in a car, if you like? I mean, in a car, I am particularly partial to the sound of a big thumping V8. I had a friend who used to have TVRs, and they had big twatting V8s in them. He had a TVR Chimera with a 5 litre V8 in it, and it sounded absolutely amazing. So yeah, I'm quite fond of that. But also a lovely screaming V10's nice, the old Porsche Carrera. Shall we go up here? Why not? Just following on, ooh, there's someone on a bike. Just following on from my earlier mention about seat recommendations for more comfort. Just an update on how I'm getting on with these riding shorts. I don't like them. I really don't like them. They do a little. They're a bit more comfort, I guess. Provide a bit of comfort, but I just can't get over feeling like I've shit myself when I'm walking around with them. So yeah, I'm going to look at something else. I think I'm probably going to go for a gel seat maybe, or maybe an air seat, just for the longer journeys. I think part of the problem is, someone mentioned in the comments last week, about how it could be that I need to sit further back on the seat, and that is absolutely true. I do sit quite close to the tank. It's just a comfort thing for me. I don't know whether it's because I've come from a bit more sporty setup bikes, maybe. I just like the extra control. I don't like my arms being too stretched away from the handlebars, but yeah, I'm definitely quite close to it. So it's a little bit on me as well. I think I need to maybe adjust my riding style. It's difficult though, isn't it, when you've been riding a certain way for many years? It's difficult to change it. But yeah, I think I might give a gel seat a go. I did ask Saddlebag 73. I don't know if you watch any of his stuff. Seems like a lovely guy down in Cornwall. He's got a Himalayan called the Witch, and I asked him about the seat comfort on that, the stock one, and what it was like. And he said that it was awful from the get-go, and that it pitched you forward and into the tank. So I'm guessing I'd have similar sort of problems as I'm having now. So he said that he had a custom seat made from a company called, was it SAS? Was it SAS seating or something, or upholstery? I don't know. It's definitely SAS something anyway. Yeah, and he said that really solved the problem because it made it a bit flatter and upright, and also gave him a bit more height as well, which gave him more leg room. So that seems like a really good way to go for me, I think, because I do like a bit more leg room, being a taller gentleman. So maybe I should think about that for Walter here as well, maybe a custom seat. We shall see. I don't know how long I've been going. I might have been rambling for bloody ages here. So maybe I'll call it a day? Yeah, why not? Let's just get onto the main road and then we'll call it a day. What's the big digger doing? Okay, well I'll call it a day here because there's a load of traffic and no one wants to see me sit doing this. So, hope you all have a good week. Hope the weather holds out and you can get out on your bike, and if you do, ride safe, keep the shiny side up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!